Hello and welcome to episode 172 of the Paro Pod, your bi-weekly break from the horrors of the world.
Yes.
That's the new tagline for this podcast.
That's the new tagline. Welcome to an oasis of peace.
Where we try not to talk about the awful things that go on in the world.
Yeah, we stopped doing that a few months ago.
Yeah, because remember the initial idea for this podcast? Well, it was like kind of like the first few episodes. We like had a film and we actually did a deep dive on it, and we're like, man, and Children of Men is talking about like this, and this is talking about that, and
political economy,
like talking about like the
cultural
LSD.
criticism.
Like MK15 with regards to climax and blah blah blah. Now we're just like, my recommended film for this week is two Bruce Lee films. But you, sir, are Mark.
Yeah,
I, sir, am Owen, and our recommended film for this episode is 1988's Alice, directed by Jan Zankmeyer. A surreal adaptation of Lewis Carroll's classic children's book, Alice, follows her stuffed rabbit through a portal inside her dresser to be whisked away to Wonderland. While the White Rabbit, Mad Hatter, and Cheshire Cat are still present, the familiar magical world and bizarre characters have undergone an unsettling transformation in the director's vision through the stop-motion animation of dead animals, puppets, and other assorted objects. It is only reading this now that it says, and the Cheshire Cat are still present. I have no idea who the Cheshire Cat was.
I don't remember the cat.
Yeah, I don't remember the cat at all. But anyway,
the Hatter and the Rabbit, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're in a lot.
But yeah, no cat.
Who's the Cheshire Cat? What the fuck is that? Oh, that's
Let's see.
the frog thing? No, that's not the Cheshire Cat though, because that's
Nah.
Is that the Cheshire Cat?
Nah, is it?
No, that's not the Cheshire Cat. So I don't actually.
Well, no, maybe it is, because that was they were the ones having the tea party, weren't they?
Well, this is the.
That's the sock.
This is not going to work as an
That's
audio
the cum
thing.
sock.
Like, this is the cum sock. Yeah, if you've seen the film, you know that's the caterpillar.
Yeah.
I that description said the Cheshire Cat is in this movie. I actually don't think the Cheshire Cat is in Alice 1988 at all.
I didn't see him anyway.
So who
or what wrote this?
I don't even know. It's just on the side. It's not even like a Google AI thing. Anyway, that's our movie for this week. We'll get on to it in like an hour's time.
Yeah, fact.
How have you been, Mark?
Good. Same as. Not much going on in this boring old life of mine.
Yeah, like, isn't it funny that like when you get to this age, you're like, man, I should really like start like trying to save and like grow up a little bit. So now like life is just less eventful.
Yeah. Things are slower, but time passes
Still
quicker.
Yeah,
but like things do be happening as well at the same time.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Just the things that happen now are like way worse or way better. I know someone had a baby the other day. It's like
yeah.
Aw.
A lot of people having babies.
And I'm like, oh, these people are getting married. I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
These people got gaffs. Jealous.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Yeah, it's a lot of that stuff, life milestones, and it's less, weird occurrences.
Let's like, I was on a mad one on the weekend, and
yeah, this happened and
got
that
my head
happened.
kicked in, or
Yeah. Everything is fairly kind of same. I got a load of plants.
Very good.
I now have a wide array of plants.
That's it.
In my garden, in my rented house, which I don't own.
Just as life.
So yeah, I've a lot of plants. I have 2 greenhouses.
Very nice.
And I've been kind of trying to look after them.
You've been
the past 2 weeks.
pottering about.
I've been pottering
Mark,
around.
That is a very healthy hobby to be having.
Yeah. It's not really a hobby. I'm like minding them for my dad, but like
could be a hobby now then.
Yeah. It could just be something I get into. I have to mow the grass and do all that, de-weed the garden and stuff. So I might start planting a few of them and see how they turn out. The strawberries, there's like little lilac yolks.
Yeah.
There's like this weird Venezuelan jungle beast.
Mark, this is something you
That
could totally
only-
get into heavy.
I could, yeah, definitely. And it's within my skill set as well. I feel like I do like working with my hands,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously I'm an office monkey, like
Yeah.
desk jockey.
Like us all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't do anything. I'm totally alienated from my work because because I don't see the product of what I do ever.
Yeah.
I just stare at a screen all day. I haven't been to the office in weeks, so like I don't even talk to people. People that I see that I work with, I barely even see them. So I do kind of sometimes miss working with my hands to some extent, or having some kind of manual labor element to the task.
Some feedback.
Yeah, exactly. Some
Immediate feedback.
Immediate physical feedback. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah.
And I might try to get into more things like that. Gardening. I still keep up my running, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing pretty well. I've a new watch, Apple Watch. I'll tell you about
Noticed, yep, flexing it there,
that.
Mark.
Yeah, I flexed that. I think I talked about that last time, but I've been seeing that I actually walk a lot further, or a lot more than I thought I did. Yeah. I get 12,000 steps a day.
Damn.
But I don't know how. I don't know how, because
yeah.
I don't really move around that much. I'm trying to move around a bit more,
Mhm.
be a bit more active. But yeah, now's the time to get into it. It's coming into summer. It's a bit brighter out now. After that, the the daylight saving thing, fucking the leap forward.
Yeah.
Well, things are a bit happier now.
Yeah. Life is
Things are they're a bit brighter.
Life is
I'm
better.
feeling a bit better about myself.
Life is a bit more positive when the sun is shining.
Exactly. Yeah.
I will say that we had only a day or two of it, and it's back to rain now. But
It's raining again, but what can you do? That's life. These are the lemons we've been given.
I wonder if that's part of the reason why I'm having such a negative outlook on the world at the moment. Why is it fucking raining all the time? If it was sunnier, would I feel more positive? Probably.
I think so, yeah. And it also I know definitely for me, because we're locked inside for it was like lockdown for all of March. It was just it was raining every day, and it was bleak and grim, and it was dark, and you turn on the TV, you'd be like, the world is about to end. You'd be like, what the fuck? It was so depressing, and but it was all because we were locked inside. It was kind of it's just the mental health effect of being locked inside, only having your screen to kind of look at,
Mm-hmm.
your TV, your phone, whatever, and you feel terrible because that's just, you're gonna feel terrible even if everything is fine outside, but things are really bad outside, and then it's just gonna reflect in on yourself, and you don't have a lot going on, and it can be a bit difficult. But now, because the sun is shining, go out a bit more. I went on a walk for no reason the other day. Went a little walk. It's just stuff like that. Getting outside, putting your hands in the dirt,
Mm-hmm.
just seeing what happens.
Maybe
Reach around for a few worms.
Yeah.
Watering your plants. Talking to the neighbours. Saying hello to dogs. It's just stuff like that. Keeps you going.
It's just the little moments, isn't it?
It's a little moment in
Yeah.
life.
That's all you want. That's all you need.
Yeah.
A quiet, quaint life. There's so much to be said for it.
Yeah. Exactly. Sure. You were on holiday though recently.
Yeah, I was in Amsterdam, and I was like, kind of hate this place now. I think
Damn.
I think I'm just at the age where I'm like I still enjoyed Amsterdam, and it's a beautiful place. It does have such a weird vibe to it, but it is a nice place. But the price of literally doing anything there just constantly annoyed me.
Yeah. I remember when I was there in 2022 or 2023, it was €8 for a Heineken in the city,
Yeah, so that.
which back then was in Dublin it was €6.
Yeah.
So it was crazy expensive back then. But I assume Dublin now it's €8.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be 10 in Amsterdam.
No, I got a pint. I got 2 pints, and it was. I got 2 pints. I think it was €19 or €18. So it's €9 now, I guess.
No, fair enough.
So I'm like, oh, that's reasonable.
They've got that under control anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just walking around. It's I don't know. I liked it though, but I'm like, yeah, I think I'm done.
You're done.
I think I'm done.
You're over the dam.
Yeah, and I was really looking forward to it. And then just before, I was like, but this is gonna be really expensive, and then it just it was.
Yeah.
And we didn't even do that much. Didn't do that many crazy things, but it was nice. We just chilled out obviously smoked a few joints, enjoyed the sights. Realized that Banksy's just like I know
Banksy's a fraud.
well, Banksy's a fraud, but also like it was like this like we went to a Banksy museum and like there was that the balloon girl that like shredded.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like instantly when I saw that I was like, well, your entire like that's clearly gonna skyrocket in price, and it did.
Yeah.
And it's like, and he's like, oh, I did this in case it ever went off in private auction, so I half shredded it, leaving it like intact enough that it can be, it can be saved. I didn't shred the entire thing,
Yeah.
just half of it.
And it's still here now.
Still here now, and now instead of being like one of, because I don't fully understand how like Banksy stuff works. I'm presuming they're like original prints or whatever like that, or like original copies or whatever. So maybe this was like one of 15. Now it's one of one. And it has a story behind it, and now it's like way more valuable. I'm like, yeah, Banksy, your message really came through there, brother. Yeah.
Yeah. Artistic genius.
Yeah. So, but
what is his deal? Why were people so mad over him?
I genuinely think it was because it was the 2000s, and people are like, oh wow, people commoner art can have political messaging,
But graffiti, it's simply litter on the walls.
You mean like vandalism can have a message? All right. And then you just and then they're like, oh, we can put this on a T-shirt and sell it and make loads of money.
Yeah. It's like, but modern art really fell off though, didn't it?
Didn't it?
There is no modern art anymore because like no one, like it's like the if you go anywhere, the average person's opinion on modern art is like correct. It's objectively correct.
It is that it is absolute wank.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like
I've been to the Museum of Modern Art in London and walking around like half of this is utter shite.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of art.
I'm an art fan.
I'm a massive fan of art.
Yeah.
I walk around like this is a shoelace on a piece of paper. This is wank.
Yeah. But even like we did arts degrees, and it's like you see something that's like clearly a load of bollocks, or like it looks like a load of bollocks, but then if you look into it, it's like, oh no,
I can see what you meant.
I see what you mean. And then for years I kind of gave modern art the benefit of the doubt, because it's like surely there is some kind of like anytime I read about it, but there is, it's always be like kind of pointing toward, this is, if you really think about it this way, it's like kind of
it gestures towards something.
Yeah, there's a higher meaning here. It's like it never really arrives. I never understood, basically. I still don't. There's been no answer to any of the questions I had about modern art, or like what it just does seem like a money laundering operation.
Yeah. No,
basically,
like the whole thing about like putting the toilet in the museum, like that actually does work. I understand what's going on there, but now it just seems that like, well, that was used to justify anything.
Yeah.
So everything can just be stuck in and be like, oh, you see, I'm making a commentary on modern political climate. It's like, no, you're not.
Yeah. No, you're not. Yeah. But somehow it still persists.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, money laundering or like some
has to be
other scam.
Has to be hundreds of millions being made there. There's no way.
That's just crypto. Like, it is literally just NFTs.
It's
real life NFTs.
Remember them. I lost everything in the ape crash of 2021.
My entire life went to fucking shreds.
So fucking ridiculous. Yeah. It seems ridiculous now, but imagine in 10 years, what were people thinking? Like hundreds of millions.
Even at the time, I was like, "What are people thinking? This is so obviously not going to be anything." Yeah. And I remember like talking to someone in the gym before, and they explained like how it can be used in a beneficial way, and it was like describing like I think I might be butchering what it was now, but because I can't actually fully remember what NFTs were, but it was something like you can have the deed to a house. Be an NFT, and thus like you know that you're the only person that has a copy of the deed to this house. Cool, yeah. deeds for houses have been around for like thousands of years.
It's like that would have solved the problem where I was in my house and someone showed up with a deed to my house, and I was like, for fuck's sake,
If only
I have to
this was an
swap out.
NFT.
If only I had an NFT copy.
Thousands of years, but they've been around for hundreds of years. And you know, I
Yeah.
think the system kind of it's working now. Like people are registered to their homes, I guess.
Yeah, it's a scenario where like someone else just photocopies the deed to your house, and it's like,
I
then
own it
there's
now.
suddenly like a conflict.
So yeah, but like I just don't understand. Like NFTs surely were like that was like a proper that was like also
That was a scam.
that was a scam.
Yeah.
I even like was listening to this like this YouTube video today that was going through the money that Trump has made through crypto,
Yeah.
and it's just like this is just like utter blatant corruption. And it's just like
Yeah. Didn't he have Trump coin?
yeah.
And then he just dropped it immediately.
Yep. Hey, his kids and all have also launched like crypto, and like Alex Jones and like Ben Shapiro have been like, this is the most corrupt administration there has ever been, but we do support them.
Yeah. It's
'Cause-
so brazen.
Because they they say the things that we want them to say in terms of like the political stuff.
Yeah.
They don't like they're not really in it for that at all. They're in it for the money,
Yeah.
the incredible wealth they've gained from this. But whatever,
Whatever.
who cares?
Who can blame them?
Who cares? There's a bunch of brown people in the Middle East that have our oil. Anyway, away from the political stuff.
Yeah. Let's get back to crypto.
Yeah, let's get back to crypto. Let's get back to movies.
Let's get back to movies. You watched Undertone.
Yes.
What is that?
Okay, Undertone is a new horror film, new indie horror film, that is about podcasters.
Finally, a film for us.
I was gonna say, like when she started, she was like doing a podcast. It's like, oh no,
It's like, oh,
it's gonna happen to me.
out.
So this woman is staying in her mom's house, and her mom's upstairs, like dying of something. So her mom is dying upstairs, and late at night, every night, well, once a week, twice a week, whatever, she stays up and she records her very successful true crime, horror, investigation, mystery podcast. And they get these files and they start listening to them, and they're haunted. They're haunted audio files, basically.
Where did they get the files?
Some mysterious email address sends them to them, and they go 1 to 10, and they go through them, and the movie is about like children and parental relationships, where the demon or ghost or whatever it is that is haunting the woman feeds on women to kill their children. Be it the women are already pregnant and they kill themselves, so just killing the child, or they just straight up just kill the child when they're like full grown or whatever. So that has to relate to like how can parents treat their children like that. And then the flip side of that is that this woman has her mom upstairs, and she's not really treating her mom all that well. So her mother, like, there's literally a bit where like she has to go upstairs and like wipe her mom's ass because her mom's like incontinent or whatever like that. So it's like her mom has become dependent on her the same way that a child would be dependent on their parents. That's kind of like the horror that's in the movie. It's not great. It's short enough, and like there's only 2 actors in the movie. Like there's the main woman and the mom, because the podcast, I don't know why, but she doesn't do the podcast on FaceTime or anything like that. She does it through just like call. So this bitch was just like, "Are you still there?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, I'm just reading something." It's like, why are you not FaceTime? Why are you not doing Discord or like Zoom or something like that? And I don't know what the reason for that would ever be. I don't know why. There's no justification for that.
That is bizarre. You need the visual cues.
Like we did our podcast through Zoom when we were during lockdown, so that you could see when I was done talking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And anytime we've had a bad connection, things would kind of fall apart.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't tell when someone had stopped talking or the indication to move on to the next thing or whatever. Not that that's very like clear cut anyway, but like you do need that. I feel like.
Yeah, you do. It's really
Oh,
awkward.
You go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's
You go
that
ahead.
happened constantly. So, yeah, you just go ahead.
Yeah. No, yeah. No worries.
No, yeah, you
We'll
do.
edit that out in our 2-track editing. Fucking.
That's torture. Just forming conversations.
That was just. It was so locked in, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's why we enjoyed a lot that we did all this time. Like
Yeah.
literally, I think one of the episodes, like parts of the conversation were fucked up, so I just re-recorded my lines and answered,
Really?
yeah, and re-answered.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And so like this movie, like this movie's whole thing is it's like sound design, because it's really, she puts on the headphones and these are like the greatest noise cancelling headphones I've ever, like she puts these things on and the world just like completely blocks out. But like, so like the film is like basically just a woman at her desk, and creepy things are like, there's some creepy things that are happening around her, but a lot of the time like, the camera is positioned in a way to force you to look behind her and think that something is going to come out, or think that you might be seeing something. Because sometimes like I was like, I actually don't think there's anything there, but whatever the banister behind her, it's making me think that something's there, but I actually don't think something's there. And then other times something would definitely be there. So it does that really successfully, and like it is tense like that. And because and there's no, from memory, there's no real jump scares, because there's like such an emphasis on sound. When there is no sound, it is like, oh, you're just like tense. And I don't, like, from memory there's no jump scares, but there might be one. So it does that like pretty well. The ending is also pretty interesting, because like the things happen or whatever like that, and the way that the film ends is there's no, you just hear what's happening, because the whole film is about like sound. So you have no idea what's actually, you know what's happening, but like you don't see exactly what's happening. You can just hear the horror that's happening.
Is it from a webcam POV?
No, thank Christ, it is not. No, it is not. It is just shot like it's just shot like a normal film.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's good.
And the stuff for her mom is there on, like, I feel like it doesn't have all that, like, at least for me, it didn't have all that much going on like subtextually or anything like that. It was just a kind of, stupid movie, because it's like there's a lot of, they play something and they're like, hold on, wait, play that back, and then you hear it again, they're like, did you hear that? And then you play it again and they're like, wait, play it in reverse, and then play in the reverse, and then you hear like something. It's a bit where like they're talking about some children's, I think it's Baba Black Sheep or something like that, where like if you play Baba Black Sheep backwards, you're summoning the devil or something like that. That's in this movie. So there's a lot of like eye rolling moments where they say like, oh, you gotta play it backwards, or they even just say like, oh, do you hear that? And you as the audience, you don't hear anything, but it's trying to convince you that you can hear something.
That's cool though. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it just doesn't, for me. It just didn't really, like, that side of stuff didn't really work.
Yeah.
Because I'm just so sick of the if you play it backwards, there's a secret message.
That goes back a while, yeah.
Like that's kind of old.
That's an old trick, yeah.
It's like the one, like, if you're gonna have like a horror film that's based on sound, maybe don't do like the first idea, which is, oh, if you just play something backwards, it can say something scary.
Yeah, the Beatles did that.
Yeah, like that's
an old.
Yeah,
that's an old thing. Yeah,
like that is like idea number one, and they don't go beyond that.
Yeah,
but it is like tense, and there's like, some good scares.
Mm-hmm. It sounds kind of interesting for because did we speak before? Did you watch a movie about everyone was on a call and it was like a horror movie? Because they're always bad.
Unfriended.
That was pretty good.
I've never actually watched any of the Unfriended movies, no.
But they're always bad, aren't they?
I think they're all meant to be like fairly shy, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've never watched them, so it counts.
It's good to see people at least exploring it a bit more, maybe.
Yeah, I just think those,
it's a good idea.
A lot of those movies just suffer from like being
shit.
a gimmick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this is a gimmick.
Yeah, yeah.
This
It's
is
just
like
a movie that happens to be. That's the premise rather
Yeah.
than that's what the movie is.
It's a haunted podcast, I guess. So obviously it's gonna be based around sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like fine. Like it's fine. It's like really stupid at some points, but it's grand.
Yeah.
An inoffensive movie.
Inoffensive. Is it
Yeah.
in cinemas?
It is.
All right.
Which is like probably like I don't know if that's the best way to watch it.
Surely
Like
that's the best way. Best sound
Yeah.
system.
or like headphones also would probably work if you're gonna watch it at home. Put on a pair of headphones.
Yeah.
Watch it
yeah.
on your laptop because like visually it isn't doing anything crazy where you have to see it on a big screen.
It's
It
just the
is.
sound.
It's just the sound, so you could just get away with just I'm not gonna say watch it on your phone, but you watch it on your laptop with
Yeah.
the headphones on,
Yeah, yeah. That's interesting.
and that would work. Mark, is send help in any way offensive?
Send help. Send help
Offensive
is.
to the rich.
It's yeah. It's no. It's an interesting movie. Yeah. So you haven't seen this movie, but you want to watch it, right?
Like
I won't
I-
spoil it.
I
I
will-
won't spoil anything.
I will.
I always spoil a movie, and I'm going to try this to not spoil this.
I
Movie.
will watch it. I did like. It's not like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
desperately need to see this movie.
yeah. I think you do though. You like this movie,
Okay,
but
I
like
do
not.
like Sam Raimi. So.
Yeah, he's great, but it's not like a 10 out of 10. It's like a 7 out of 10. It's
Perfect.
solid, but like good. You know?
Did you see Drag Me to Hell?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like Drag Me to Hell was like that movie was class, and then
Yeah.
other people watched it like that movie was like a 6 out of 10. I'm like, what are you talking about?
6 out of 10. I feel like 6 out of 10 is still all right.
Yeah.
Drag Me to Hell. I have to remember that. I might watch that this weekend. But yeah, Sam Raimi. I saw the trailer for this. Liverpool 2-0 down, 4-0 down on aggregate.
I was like, what are you checking the time for?
I'm checking my Apple Watch. Yeah, my dad just abused me about Liverpool. But yeah, I saw a trailer for this and I was like, this looks like a good movie. And then I looked it up and I was like, Sam Raimi directed it. Rachel McAdams is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan O'Brien is in it. This movie is like certified fresh
Yeah.
before it's even
Before it's even
theaters.
released.
It's class. Yeah, it's going to be good. And then it came on the box and we put it on, and I completely forgotten everything that I'd previously learned about the movie, except for the fact like I just saw the posters. Rachel McAdams is in it. That means it's going to be a good movie. Like she's never in bad movies, really. And yeah, we're watching it. It's basically the whole setup is what you see in the trailer. It's about kind of the CEO of this company, who's played by Dylan O'Brien, who's kind of like a nepo baby, and then
He's like the worst. He's like your stereotypical rich kid boss.
yeah, he's like he's like a bro CEO, kind of like definitely votes Trump, like that kind of thing, you know. But he's
Definitely
like,
speaks about Q1s.
yeah, he loves Q2
Yeah.
and
KPIs.
so on, and KPIs, yeah. And then there's the girl played by Rachel McAdams, who works for the company but's been there for a long time. She's close with his dad. She's working her ass off to work her way up the ladder, but he's coming in straight out the gates at the very top of the Christmas tree, and he's no respect for what she's doing, basically. And he's very condescending, and they're on a flight over to do this big deal, and the plane crashes and they end up on a desert island in like Thailand or something like that, or like somewhere in Asia anyway, and they're stranded there. So class dynamics go out the window. Like that's kind of the premise of the movie. It's kind of this middle class woman and this like upper class CEO guy trapped on a desert island, but he's injured, and she's a survivalist. She has like previous training in surviving in extreme situations, so she actually has the upper hand. She has more knowledge and she's better experience with theoretically with all this stuff, and she enjoys it. So it's a good premise. It's a good premise for the movie, and like a lot of the rest of it is just kind of, there's a good twist, and it's a funny movie. It's
Sam Raimi, so
Sam Raimi, yeah. Like it's
always
not,
got a bit of comedy in the
yeah,
movie.
it's not serious. Like really, it's not too serious at any point. Like it's still, it's not Bear Grylls either. Like it's not about like how
Drinking your own piss.
yeah, but it is like gross out in a lot of scenes. And what I didn't expect was how gory it is, because as I was saying, I completely forgot that this was directed by Sam Raimi. And like when they're on the desert island, he's injured obviously, and they're on a desert island for like weeks, and obviously other bad things happen, and whatever injuries that they get, and like different things happen, and I was just there like, what the fuck why is this like so graphic? It was so graphic. And I was like, this is like, because it just looks like an adventure movie.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, I completely forgotten that this was Sam Raimi. And but like it's kind of cartoonish as well in some sequences. So like the plane going down is a bit cartoonish. It's not a very serious movie, as I already said. But it's funny, it's gory, has solid twists, and Rachel McAdams, like what else can you say? Like she's just tops. Like she's likable.
Is it that that they were on the Planet of the Apes all along?
I can't say.
Yeah.
I can't say. But there is a good twist. It's like it's not something that I saw coming anyway.
They're actually just like right down the road from a Chuck E. Cheese.
I can't say. Unfortunately, I can't say because I refuse to spoil any more movies. And but yeah, you're on the right track anyway.
I fucking thought so.
But there's elements. There's like when there's like a movie where it's like, oh, this is clearly gonna happen, but then all of a sudden there's little twists along the path that are like, oh, I didn't see that coming, and then it kind of affects where it's going. It's like that kind of movie. Like, it's not just it's not a twist movie. It just has, those kind of unexpected turns as you go through the story.
What is because anytime I think about people stranded on a desert island or something like that, I've always remembered and I can't remember if it's a true story or if it's a made up story about these people who are stuck on a desert island and they stuck on a desert island? They're stuck somewhere. And they were there for ages, and like 2 of them died or something like that, and some of them were like, right, we're just gonna have to get up and go, and they didn't realize that they were like 10 kilometers away from like from a village or something like that, because they were in like thick jungle. But if they actually just kept going in one direction, they came up across a road, and they actually realized we've actually been like extremely close to civilization.
Yeah, I'd say that is true. I don't know the story though, but like that's like kind of a common thing, isn't it? In any situation where like you're lost in the wilderness, you're not that far. Usually, if you hear about someone dying, it's like they died like 2 meters off the track or something.
Yeah,
like that. They were 30 inches away from civilization, and then they gave up or they got lost there because it's so easy to get turned around.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like if I land on desert island, or like anywhere that's like deserted or like tropical or whatever, I'm not gonna. I'll have no idea what to do or where to go.
Yeah, no.
Or like I'll have no idea if there's anything over the hill. I could go have a look, but then if I look over that hill and there's nothing there, it's like, well, there mustn't be anything at all. But there's probably a village on the other side. That's just, if you're getting lost. Like if I ever get lost, I'd be fucking finished. Like I'd be the person to die 30 centimeters from
or
the edge of the
never
trail.
be found.
Yeah, I'd never be found. Yeah. I definitely I get turned around, going for a piss. And that'd be that, then I'd just fade away. I'd become one with the trees. This movie isn't like that. It's not mysterious. It's not kind of like, whoa, Mother Nature. It's kind of slapstick. It's funny. It's gory, charming, kind of crass class warfare as well, which turns on its head at various points. I'd highly recommend. It's on the box. It was in cinemas for a bit. It's gone now.
Everything's in the box, man.
It's all in the box.
The piracy world has popped off in such a major way. It's incredible.
Yeah.
What did I watch? Oh, I watched Dog Soldiers.
Dog Soldiers.
This is kind of an older enough movie. This is like 2007, 2006. You said you've seen this movie before we started. This is a Scottish werewolf movie.
Scottish werewolf.
That's like surprisingly pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that the werewolves don't look that good, but the scenario and like the way the movie like just kind of carries itself is enough for the movie to be like, this is a pretty good movie. So what it's about is this like team of like just army trainees or whatever, or they're like they aren't trainees, but they're in the army, and they go off for like a training camp within the Scottish woods, and they're like, okay, you're gonna be basically fed to the special ops that are also within these woods, and we're gonna have like a mock battle, whatever. Oh no, things have gone bad. Turns out that there's werewolves within the woods, and they're after killing the special ops. and
Shite.
and now the army dudes are like, they get massacred, and six of them or seven of them get off. They go off to this gaff, and they're making their stand against the wolves over this course of one night. So like it's a combination, like a bunch of different movies. It's kind of a bit like Jaws, and it's kind of a bit like a Rob Zombie, George A. Romero zombie movie. And it's kind of also like Alien, weirdly, where like it's just like a kind of creature movie where people are making a stand against oncoming waves of. It's not constant waves, but oncoming waves of werewolves. Most of the thing that like this movie does pretty well is just like the characters are like the only reason why I say it's kind of like Jaws is less so because there's like the creature, or like it's got to do with the shark being eating people like the werewolves. It has to do with the fact that like it's a small group of men in an isolated location, and just like the friendship amongst them and the way that they bounce off each other, it works. And there's also a scene that is kind of similar, not exactly similar, but kind of similar to when he's like, in Jaws, like, oh, the sharks, they came and they ate us in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Like in this one, it's alright. It's nearly at the start of the movie where like one of the guys has been like, he's like the general, and he's like, yeah, one of the lads, he stepped on a grenade, and he got blown to bits, and like he had a tattoo on his arse of the devil, and that was the one piece of his skin that was left unscorched, and so on. So it's like it's definitely looking at Jaws, but like we're just gonna like be inspired by that and put a little bit of that into this movie. So like
Jaws in the Highlands.
Jaws, that's a name of a movie. Jaws in the Highlands.
Scottish Jaws.
I don't know any like Scottish slang, so
Yeah, nor do I. But it's a solid movie.
yeah, it is. It's just like a solid movie.
I watched it, but then I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, like I've watched it 2 weeks ago, and like I remember bits and pieces, but like I don't. It's just a movie that I watched. I started packing for going away, and I knocked it on, and like 20 minutes of the movie, I was like, I'm gonna stop packing and just watch the movie because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's an enjoyable, like fairly gory film as well. Jeez, like dudes get like decapitated and stuff like that, like mauled and whatever.
The throat slit and all.
Yeah.
The villain's kind of pretty evil as well.
Yeah.
Like the bad soldier guy.
Yeah.
From what I remember, I just remember being like, that guy's a piece of shit.
He kills a dog at the start of the movie. I'm like, he's a
yeah.
piece of shit. Like, that's a way to establish a bad guy, is that they kill a dog.
Yeah. But I remember that towards the latter part of the movie, it's like the main character and the nurse is an army nurse that they meet.
There's like there's a woman.
Yeah. They've a romance which is very. I remember being very contrived. I was like, let's get back to the gore.
Yeah, let's get back to the violence.
Let's get back to the werewolves. And it's just like, oh, don't go. Blah, blah, blah. I can't remember. If, it's fuzzy.
Yeah,
very fuzzy.
It's kind of like that, but then it's a twist because it's like, she's a werewolf. She's part of the werewolves.
She's part of the werewolves.
Yeah.
Fucking hell! How did I forget that?
Because I also like when it happened, I kind of missed it as well. I was like, wait, what? Sorry. She's a werewolf.
How did I miss that?
Because it's also like, how did you miss that? It's like, because the whole thing is like, obviously werewolves can't control that they're werewolves. So when the full moon is out, they can't control themselves. But yet she can. I don't know.
Yeah.
But honestly, the main thing about this movie is there's a bit where a Scottish guy is trapped in the kitchen and his gun runs out and he loses his knife, so he just puts his fists up and starts fist fighting a werewolf.
What more can you ask?
What more can you ask? Like,
yeah,
it's like, and like, they have all these schemes to try and get out of the gaff and stuff like that. Are all fucking so stupid, but like, yeah, like it's good. It's not like amazing, but it's like pretty good.
It's solid. Yeah.
It's a surprisingly decent movie, which is like what I've always heard about. And I watched it, and I was like, that is a surprisingly decent movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as good as like American Werewolf in London or anything like that.
Yeah, there's not enough werewolf movies.
I think that's part of the reason why it's like kind of well regarded, because like
Yeah,
it's a good werewolf movie, and there's not like, let alone like good werewolf movies, there's not a lot of werewolf movies.
yeah, which is I find bizarre.
I actually think one of the like best pieces of like werewolf fiction is there's a Doctor Who episode where he's taking on a werewolf, and it's like pretty good.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. And it's like David Tennant's Doctor Who. It's like one of his first ones.
All right, yeah.
I think it's like Fang and Fowl or something like that. I can't remember. But
I think Eggers is doing a werewolf movie, isn't he?
yeah, I mean,
But it's
Yeah.
in Middle English. Is that?
yeah,
am
it's
I
gonna be his,
correct?
it's gonna be his usual.
Oh, fucking hell, that's so stupid. He needs to drop that.
I think there's a Benicio del Toro one.
Yeah, that's shy.
That
There's
is pretty
the
bad.
one that what's her name? Jennifer Garner, Julia Garner. She was in it recently. It's a very very recent
Oh
one.
yeah, Wolfman.
Wolfman.
I didn't
yeah.
watch that.
I saw the second half of it.
I heard it wasn't very good.
Yeah, it wasn't. What I saw was pretty shit.
Yeah, my sister said it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
And my dad, who watches any old shy, said it wasn't very good. Yeah, I don't know. There's just not a lot of werewolf stuff.
Yeah, we
I
need a good werewolf movie.
I don't really know why. Like, why is there not? Maybe it's just because it's like the same. I was gonna say maybe it's because it's the same thing over and over again. But like, as if that has stopped any movie being made before.
Yeah. Dracula and The Mummy are also the fucking same thing again and again. Except for Lee Cronin's
Yeah,
The Mummy, which
Cronin's.
is coming out this week. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool story. I just don't understand. It's great visual, and it's yeah, that should be the next thing on the werewolf. Like, you know, that's the new Eggers movie, Werewolf.
Actually,
That should be like fucking can that, forget about it, or at least put it
Stop it.
put it in English, like, you know.
Question: is there like in terms, because obviously you have like Dracula, like you have the book Dracula, and you have the book Frankenstein, and then
Mm.
you've movies based off them, and then the Mummy is just like a Hammer horror thing, I guess. Whatever. I think we've had this conversation before, but there's no werewolf like
Origin story.
origin. Like I think it's just folklore and stuff like that.
I think it's just folklore.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
I mean, I guess the American Werewolf in London is like fantastic. So that is like probably that's the one you need.
That's the one. Even if they remade that, like, that could work.
Yeah.
They'd probably do some fucking. It'd
They
be
do
some
something terrible,
smarmy rubbish. Like,
And there would be CGI, and they wouldn't do
yeah,
like, you know,
exactly. Yeah. But anyway,
AI
we
generated.
will wait. We'll wait for a werewolf movie.
Mark, you did a David Fincher double bill.
I did, yeah, an accidental David Fincher double bill. Gone Girl and Zodiac. So these are completely unrelated movies, but they're both directed by David Fincher. I thought I'd speak on them just briefly. Even though I'm pretty sure we've spoken about them before.
I'm sure we have.
I'm
Yeah.
sure we have, yeah. But I watched them both. Watched Gone Girl last weekend, Zodiac the weekend just gone.
Zodiac is great.
Zodiac's incredible. Oh, one of my favorite.
I know
movies.
we definitely talked about Zodiac before, but
100% we have, yeah. But like it's an incredible movie. Very long, but like Gone Girl is also very long, but I just thought they were, you know, obviously they're great films and they look kind of similar.
yes,
Obviously by the same director, and they both have this kind of, you know, the unreliable narrator. You don't know what's going on. You're just kind of, the characters are just kind of wandering around. In Gone Girl, it's, you know, all about how Ben Affleck and Year One are navigating the media, her from kind of afar indirectly,
yeah.
and Ben Affleck kind of like fronting the whole
Tyler
show.
Perry in the movie as well.
Yeah, and he's great.
He's very good in it.
Yeah. And then Zodiac is similar, where it's like it's the Zodiac managing. It's about a journalist, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Robert Downey Jr. About them managing the media storm created by the Zodiac, who's indirectly, you know, puppeteering the entire show, anonymously somewhere in California. And the movies are kind of similar in that they both kind of meander around for ages and then just kind of like dissolve.
Yeah,
Like
they just end.
they just kind of end, yeah.
Zodiac way more so. Like Zodiac just like
But the Zodiac's, yeah, it's an
Yeah.
incredible story. Because it's real and because it was like just like the fanfare involved with it and like the cultural, like
Zeitgeist.
the gravity of it all. Like, like the fact that he had a fucking costume and like a symbol and stuff like that. He was like a master of media manipulation, like an early master of the game, like whoever he was. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that they are both like very bizarrely similar, and it's like, I don't know, American malaise of people just kind of ending, like getting whipped up into a frenzy about kind of the news of the week, and then slowly meandering around and, you know, getting used to the fact that no one cares anymore and just kind of getting on with life.
Yeah.
So, but they're both incredible movies. I just watched them both in the last 10 days, so I thought I'd touch on them just very briefly.
Fair. We go for a quick break.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
And now on to our recommended film for the episode. Alice, 1988. Yeah, okay, great. Jan Zabak. I cannot pronounce that name.
Sveinmjörk.
It's Alice in Wonderland. It's Czech. It's stop motion. It is really fucking weird.
Yeah.
What did you think about this?
It's just a weird movie. Weird. It's a weird ass movie. Stop motion. There's no actors in it except for the little girl, Alice. And it has it has the aesthetic of that like 70s, 80s like Eastern Bloc.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is like, it has that kind of rough aesthetic, but then it's like a magical realist kind of, obviously it's Alice in Wonderland. But it's like, it's so I don't know, still it's like it's a lot, I don't know, happier than I kind of perceive a lot of those movies to be. Like, this, for example, like the last one we watched, the Dead Man's Letters, obviously completely different movie.
It's the grimmest movie ever.
That was the grimmest. Only the Soviets could have come up with that movie.
Yeah.
You know.
But also only like someone like Czech could have come up with this movie, and I'm only basing that off of the fact that we watched Daisies. Was it Daisies?
Daisies, yeah.
Yeah, was that Czech?
Was it?
Oh, I said that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
I don't know if that was though.
Yeah, it was.
But like, it's similar kind of like vibe where it was just like crazy like physicality in how they shoot the movie. Daisies. Hold on, I said that, and I need to know for certain.
I need to know.
I think it is. I'm really certain it is.
You're right, man.
Am I right? Releases Czechoslovakia. Yes. Daisies a lot way earlier, like this is the 60s, but it's still like, and I am only comparing the two Czech movies I've seen. I've only seen two. But both of them
they really have a Czech vibe.
Yeah, they really have this Czech vibe out of the two films I've seen.
This movie gives me Daisy's vibes.
It does. It's like watching like any like watch like, you know, Seven Samurai, and then I watch like some anime movie. I'm like,
this must be a Seven Samurai.
Give me a real Seven Samurai. So it's peak Japanese.
Yeah.
But more so like, but I'm also thinking of like Kafka and stuff like that. Like they're very.
Yeah.
He's Czech, isn't he? No, fuck. Where's he from?
Actually, maybe
he's from Prague.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I thought he was German for a second.
No, yeah.
It gives me Kafka-esque. This movie's very Kafka-esque.
Yes,
it is.
But what I'm speaking to is the fact that like Czechs, like they have this very.
They're weird.
They're weird.
What I'm trying to say is
they're weird. They freak me out. I'm scared of them. No, but like they have like this. They have this weird vibe. Yeah. Don't know how to explain it. Like, only a Czech person could have made this movie. You know what I'm saying? It's a great movie, by the way. Like, this is really good.
I know what you mean. Yeah. It is a weird movie. But, yeah, stop motion. Stop motion is very good.
Yeah.
It's real physicality to it. But it has like a great rhythm, you know? It has a great rhythm as well. I don't like a lot of stop motion movies.
Yeah, I think a lot of times like
it's just like, oh, this is.
I threw up my hands there just for the listeners. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like shrug of the shoulders.
Yeah, like if I think of stop motion, I think like Wallace and Gromit, which is great. Wallace and Gromit, great. Fantastic Mr. Fox, also great. The like Aardman movies like Paranorman, it's great.
Yeah,
it's good.
Flushed Away. Chicken Run.
Coraline even.
The Wolf House.
God, yeah, that was a weird movie.
Yeah.
That movie was a nightmare.
The that movie that took 40 years to make,
Mad God.
Mad God. Yeah.
Also very good. But a lot of the time I would like think of, is Labyrinth stop motion? Or is that just puppets?
Puppets. Yeah.
Right. I would think more of, like, if I think of like older stop motion, I think more so, and I know Labyrinth's puppets is puppetry, but that kind of like grotesque style of like really like kind of hideous to look at. And this movie is kind of hideous to look at, but it's
in an intriguing way.
yeah, it's like, oh, it's Alice in Wonderland, but like it's indoors all the time.
Yeah, it's like she falls asleep in a gaff, and then does she even fall asleep? It's like it has the dream logic, as if
Yeah.
she's just. It has that dream logic, which is really confusing when you're watching it,
Yes.
because she keeps turning into a doll and then turning back into a girl and then turning into a doll and then into a combination of a girl and a doll,
That bit was mad.
and then she goes back to being a girl, and like it's mad confusing, but like it's the dream logic of it all. Like a dream obviously doesn't make any sense, but it's roughly following the story of Alice in Wonderland.
I think that's part of it as well.
Or
As
the
like
characters anyway.
that like dream logic is like when you're after a dream, you're like in the moment it doesn't feel like a dream, and in the moment you're experiencing things.
Yeah.
Like
It's just happening. Yeah.
like I had a dream last night where I was, for whatever reason, I had a dream where I was smoking a joint with someone that I used to hang out with. And I was like, and then when I woke up, I was like, why did I have that dream? Oh, I seen them on Instagram yesterday. And I was just like, they put up a post and I was just scrolling through it. So they're in my mind for whatever reason. But in the moment, you're just experiencing that. It doesn't feel like a dream. And I kind of feel like with this movie, in a similar sense, is when you're watching it, it's like there's these allusions to some of the characters of Alice in Wonderland. Like, for example, there's a bit where like she walks into a room and there's a bunch of socks that are like eating in and out of the floorboards, which like just also visually, the fact that stop motion is insane.
Yeah.
Like that is absolutely incredible stop motion work. But one of them like climbs up and like gets these weird teeth in these eyes, and it's the caterpillar. But like, like how did you get there? How did you come up with like this will be the caterpillar? Is a bunch of like socks eating in and out of the floorboards, and then it puts on human teeth and eyes, and then it starts talking to her, and then it says, I'm gonna go to sleep now, I'm sick of this, and it sews up its own eyes.
Yeah, and it goes on for like a minute.
It goes on for ages.
Yeah,
like the Mad Hatter and the what did she say, the something hair, anyway, whatever the hair is, that bit goes on for ages, buttering up the
like compass or whatever, the watch.
Yeah, the
and
watch.
her leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like having to like crank the
Yeah.
rabbit every so often.
And they keep changing places.
And like even just like, all the weird little characters that are running around like trying to chase her in that one bit where she's in the gaff. It's just such a bizarre movie. And
It's very weird.
There's moments in the movie I'm like, I know that's what it is. There's other points where I'm like, I don't know where this is stemming from, like where it's pulling from to get to this.
Yeah. I was the same. I was deeply confused at some points. I don't really know what the movie is about beyond like the logic, or the dream logic kind of. I was kind of entranced by it.
Yeah, there's some bits where I'm like, this is
comfy.
Like Melissa, I watched this like two halves, and Melissa was sitting beside me for the second half, and she looked over and was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's called Alice. And then the rabbit came along and she's like, oh, it's Alice in Wonderland. I was like, yeah, but it's like stop motion and checking, weird.
Yeah, it's just really weird. Yeah.
But like once you like, oh, it's called Alice, and then you see the white rabbit, like instantly you know what it is.
Yeah.
And that's so funny that like Alice and just a symbol, and you instantly know what it is. But it's so, even like how it starts off with the rabbit like pulling its legs out, and like the fact that it's like it cuts itself open and it's eating the sawdust and stuff like that. I don't like, that's like such a weird.
It's a really weird movie.
But I think it's one of these like, like, I keep saying weird, but like I think the only reason why it's so weird is because I feel like it's not saying anything really outside of the artistry of the
Style.
style and the stop motion. Even like the way that it, at the start it says it's a children's film, perhaps. Like it's not. It's based off a children's story,
Yeah.
and like nothing in the movie. There's no violence, like no more violence than there is like the Disney's Alice in Wonderland. But this is certainly not a kids movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. Who was this for?
Weird Czech people.
Yeah, it's just for Czech people.
No, yeah.
Only they get it.
Yeah. Sorry, scratch the weird. It's only for Czech people. I'm allowed to say this because they beat us in football.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, those damn bastards. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know who it was for. It is a strange movie. But no, it was enjoyable because sometimes it's like, oh, this movie's crazy, man, or like this movie's so like wigged out, and then you watch it and it's just like tedious. It's not. I wouldn't say it's tedious. It's not like very exciting or anything like that.
No.
But it is comfy, kind of.
It's a low stimulant movie.
Yeah. You watch it with a cup of tea
Yeah.
on a cold day. Draw the blinds. Let's stick on Alice. Said no one ever.
I sort of just check people every so often.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah. They sit down the kids. Here, lads, we're gonna stick on Alice. Yeah.
This is our culture.
Yeah. But it's good. Decent movie. Interesting movie anyway.
It does just also make me think of like how malleable, I guess, Alice in Wonderland is. Because like last year I was like playing. Have you ever played Alice Madness Returns?
No.
It's like
a game?
Yeah, it's a game from like it's on like the PlayStation 3 and Xbox, but it's like a really like emo goth style of Alice in Wonderland. And it's just like the aesthetic of Alice in Wonderland is
Emo?
inherently weird.
Yeah.
Like this, like the idea of Alice in Wonderland is weird, and going down the rabbit hole is like weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yet we associate it with like the Disney movie, which is so colorful and like but it still has it still has an edge to it. I feel like Alice in Wonderland, like even I'm talking about the Disney one here, has a hint of danger to it.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, her life is at stake.
It is, and
her life is at stake. And that Tim Burton movie freaked me out. Always freaked me out.
Yeah. Oh man, the bit where she's jumping on the heads.
Yeah. It's weird. He should never make movies again. All the movies are just weird.
That is not a kids movie either. Like.
Yeah. But like, yeah, it's bizarre, really strange story. Really strange story, but it's obviously has a universal appeal because it has that has that weird kind of, it's like in a dream, like it's the dream element of it. It's like you're in a dream and it's like things could be all sunshine and rainbows and you're in like a magic dream world, but like depending on the vibes could be very off. Like
the vibes can be bad.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but like there's like when you're in that kind of state, there is it's not black and white between it's not like a kids movie where this is a safe space versus this isn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you're in like that delirious kind of dream
Flows.
mindset. Yeah, it's like it's a combination of everything happening at once.
There's no boundaries between.
Yeah, and you are the kid, but you're an adult at the same time, or like whatever.
Yeah.
So it's just it appeals to people across time and space.
Yeah, dreams are mad, aren't they?
What's your weirdest dream on?
Do you
have any recurring dreams?
No, I don't. But I have a dream that I extraordinarily vivid dream that I had when I was in primary school, and I've always just remembered this dream where Frank Lampard was my dad, and I think it was like Kim Kardashian was my mom.
Yeah.
And we were like obviously like super famous, and I could fly. There's a bit I always remember at the start of it where I could like fly at one stage. And I came into the window, and Kim Kardashian, my mom, was like, "Oh, you need to take your sister to go see your dad." And like my sister, like it wasn't my actual sister, it was like a a tiny baby that I had to pick up and take with me. And I flew out the window, and Kim Kardashian took the car, and I landed at like this like red carpet event, and all the people around were going, "Go on, go on, go on the Lampard." And yeah, that was just the dream. And I just always remember, go on the Lampard.
Your dad was Frank
I didn't even support Chelsea. I've
You
never
don't even follow football.
I don't even follow football. I got to stage I like kind of like Man United, but that was it. Like,
Your dad was Frank Lampard. That's brilliant.
yeah,
Yeah, that's. So make a film adaptation of that.
yeah. So what does
Yeah.
this mean? I'm
What does this
nearly,
mean? Yeah.
I'm nearly like sure that I probably had something to do with the fact that like and match attacks were big at the time.
Yeah.
So like I was into collecting the match attack cards, and Frank Lampard was like a really high rated card.
Yeah.
Looking back at it, I'm presuming it had something to do with that. But like, yeah, weird. Yeah.
That's a funny one. That's
Yeah.
a funny one. Yeah.
Although it would even like was Kim Kardashian famous back then? Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I
Maybe-
think she had the show by then. Yeah.
Yeah. She definitely had the tape anyway. What about you? Any weird or recurring dreams? I never have recurring dreams.
Yeah. I don't. I've recurring themes. You know, it's like a great book.
Mm.
You know, or recurring characters or scenarios, but I always forget them. You know. But I had one dream where I was my house was invaded by spaghetti people, which I always remember because it terrified me.
Yeah.
And
That's not good.
it was like these people that are like, you know, in The Simpsons where they lose all their skin in one of the Halloween episodes at the
Yes.
end, and they turn inside out because of
The
the, fog.
mist, yeah, the fog, yeah.
And it was basically that there's people, the fog people showed up at the door, and they were just insisting on coming into the house. So I ran upstairs to my room. It's just like a very like short dream, but like basically it was just them coming up and like trying to get in. I was just like, oh, what the fuck do I do? What the fuck do I do? And then they start coming through like the keyhole
Oh,
because they could like
God.
they were like little spaghetti people, and like then I woke up in like terror.
Yeah.
I was like drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
That was like, I don't know, I was like 12 or something like that. But yeah, there was one where I was in what was it called? You know the spaceship in Wall-E. I was there, and it was kind of a normal dream, but it was very, very vivid. And I was just going around meeting all the characters, but then ISIS invaded the the shopping district.
Oh
of
no,
the
they
ship,
killed Wally.
and they
beheaded him.
they started shooting everybody, and there was a massive terrorist attack. And like, yeah, all the characters being killed, and then I kind of woke up. But just like, weird things like that just kind of hang around. You never remember all the details. Yours sounds, you know, you remember the flying, and
Yeah.
there's a crowd that have their own
Yeah.
chants going. Like that's
That's
pretty cool.
that's the only time where like I remember like a sound.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of the time like with dreams you remember the
It's
visuals.
just visuals, yeah.
But like I remember the sound of the crowd in the dream.
That's mad. Yeah.
Even like this is a more recent one, but I had a dream where these like it was like a zombie. I was having a dream about zombies, and they were like coming at me, and like you know the way like in dreams it's like very slow and like muggish, like you can't run or anything like that. Like this, like one zombie's like its face is coming at me, and I swung with my entire life at it, and I woke myself up punching across the beds. Like I was in bed by myself, but if someone was beside me, they were
just getting decked.
getting decked. Like this was
in the middle of the night.
yeah, like they were getting woken up by Owen, literally swinging for his life.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I've had some very vivid dreams.
I remember one time I had a dream about it was a song. It was just thinking about the sounds and dreams. I had a dream about a song that it was just, I don't know, it was like it was in the background of the dream or whatever. But I was just like, this is I was like hypnotized by the song, and I was just like, this is an amazing kind of melody or whatever. And it was very peaceful and all that. And I woke up in the middle of the night and like wrote it down because I wanted to remember, because it's like where did I get that from? And I went back to bed, and I woke up next morning. I was like, I still remembered. I remembered the song. I didn't remember what the dream was about. And I checked my phone, and it was just Imagine by John Lennon. Just like, and I woke up, I was like, that was an amazing. It was just like the sound of it. It wasn't like any of the lyrics. Like, but I was just deluded in my half awake state. I was like, wow.
I've
I
come
think
across a-
I think I've come across a
I've come
real
across a banger.
a real hit. Yeah. This is my moment.
Oh yeah. Do you lucid dream?
No.
I had one moment of lucid dreaming, and it was the absolute worst thing ever, where I was being chased by something,
Mm.
and I fell over, and the thing was coming at me, and like I'd landed in water or something like that. And in that moment, I was like, "Oh, I'm dreaming."
Mm.
So I rewound, got myself back up on my feet, and then the stream just started again. I was running, chased again.
You just forgot in the dream.
Yeah,
that-
instantaneously just forgot that I was dreaming. I like conscious enough to put myself to rewind and get myself out of the situation, but not to like get out of the situation. So I had to start running again.
Yeah.
So that was great.
So
Yeah.
sometimes I reset where I wake up stressed or whatever, or I just wake up and I'm like, I want to go back into the dream, and then can reset going kind of like that, with
Yeah.
vague awareness of doing that. But it's not lucid dreaming because I'm just going back to sleep.
Yeah. Lucid dreaming. I know you can like train yourself, but I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, effort.
I think that's also kind of bollocks.
Yeah.
Will we leave it at that?
We'll leave it there this week.
Do you have a recommended film for episode 173?
Of course, sir. My recommended movie for episode. Fuck. I won't load. My recommended movie. I googled way too much stuff. Sorry. My recommended film for the next episode is Under the Shadow, which is an Iranian horror movie.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I know what this is.
It's an Iranian horror movie about a mother and a daughter dealing with the horrors of living in a war zone every day. Things take a turn when a jinn starts haunting them, so a ghost.
Yes, I do know what this is. I've never watched it. It's been on my watch list.
Mm.
But yes, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool.
Grand.
All right.
Solid. Right, we'll leave it at that.
Cool.
Good night. God bless.
Bye.